So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required.
Where? Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Mbappe. Ware drives forward on the overlap. Gravenberg. And here's Bellingham. And it's Çalhanoğlu. He's on it, can he get away? Yamal. And they can counter here. No, that's been intercepted. The pass is intercepted. João Palhinha. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Thuram. Now Mbappe.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's very neat. Here comes the cross. Cleared away. Mbappe. He is through here.
Such good technique.
Mbappe. Very nicely done. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. So it is still 0-0. João Palhinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Mbappe. That's a good ball.
River Plate are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be... Oh, what a mistake! Just the goalkeeper to... And the shot! Goal! River Plate! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
River Plate have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Mbappe. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Played back. Not a lot more he could do there.
Chance! Oh, taken with style. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Çalhanoğlu. And it's Thuram. And here's Thuram. It's a good ball out wide. Fires it in low. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bellingham. Cherki. Bellingham. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Danger averted for now. João Palhinha. 5 minutes till the break. A probing pass. He's being urged to shoot. Big chance! Oh, there's a probing ball. Çalhanoğlu. Cherki. And the shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
River Plate really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Çalhanoğlu. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Romero. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Wan-Bissaka gets over and intercepts. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Yeah, it's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Señoras y señores, en la pantalla se mostrará información de la policía local.
So once again, we're underway.
River Plate are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his...
And a chance! It's in! And the comeback is complete! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop? Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Oh, this time surely! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And it's Thuram. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now he's got space here. Chips it through. Mbappe. Bellingham. Bellingham! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. That's really well manoeuvred. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe is being harried and hassled. Yeah, but can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Yamal. And the counter is on. Romero cuts it out. Oh, that's well spotted. Gravenberg. And it's made its way to him. He has found the way through. That is lovely. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Lo reemplazará número 10. Se va a realizar un cambio.
Wan-Bissaka. And here's Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He is just caressing the ball.
Wow, look who's involved.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. River Plate still have the cards to affect this game. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Shot, surely! Really well taken goal. Into the lead once more. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's had a shot! Off the post! Stood up well to him there. Bellingham tries a shot! And that could have brought them level.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Now it's Mbappe, and he's on his way. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now they can clear their lines. Romero. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This looks promising. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Header! They've done it! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Cambio en el River Plate. Número 5. Número 22.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's been played through. Well, there's the clearance. Mbappe finds himself offside. Threads one in. Ndika spots it and intercepts. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Que el personal de seguridad de cada sección se presente inmediatamente en la sala de personal. Cambio en el River Plate. Número 38. Entrará al campo. Número 8.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. River Plate displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Flings it across.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Shot could be on. Eze showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's fabulous. Knocks it into space. Gravenberg. And it's João Palhinha. Dembele. Oh, well played, well played. Vitinha. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Weah looking to hit the byline here. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Dembele. And João Palhinha.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And claimed it back swiftly. Yildiz. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Cambio en el River Plate. Número 15. Lo reemplazará.
Exhaustion, physical
Número
and
29.
mental. Will we find a winner? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Eze is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Vitinha. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And it's Andrich. Oh, that's delightful. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Hops for safety. Ware is herring after that one. Ware hurtling down that right flank. Vitinha. Eze tries to play it through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That is good alertness. Ware makes the interception. Now it's Eze. Now the delivery. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
So after 2 long hours, it comes down to nerve, to technique under pressure, to penalties. And you can almost hear a pin drop. Mbappe first in line. And he does it with poise.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Dembele next in line, and here he is. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
River Plate with the chance to go 2 up. And he sticks it away, and the lead is 2. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
River Plate are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. belted right down the middle. And that doubles their lead. Sorloth will take the third penalty. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
This to put them 2 up. And he's put them 2 in front. So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? Yes, that's how you do it.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
So can he do it? And he's won it! River Plate have come through in the most dramatic fashion, and the show goes on. The ultimate test of nerve and mettle, and they have made the grade.
Well, it's been such a long match, and the penalty shootout is always a difficult way to end the game, but I thought they did really well to hold their nerve and come through.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. It's played through for him. Bellingham gets into some space. Up he goes! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Mbappe.
That's going in strongly.
Shapes to shoot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just eases him off the ball. Saka. And where? Cherki. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. He might be in. Mbappe! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Çalhanoğlu. Cherki. Knocks it into space. Looking for the run. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tries a shot! Oh, he's done it! The most decisive of all goals! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
And with that, the end! And that is the beauty of it, and at the same time... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Now here's the delivery. And here's Chalhanoglu. Now it's Weah. That is lovely. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Could move up a gear here. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Played into space. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. That's really well manoeuvred. Thuram, and he's on his way. Thuram! River Plate still without a single shot on target. Thuram. Well read, nice interception. Cherki. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture? Chance, surely! Has a look and plays it forward. Schlotterbeck gets over and intercepts. Cherki.
Whatever happens, That's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. But they've got it again. He's shifting through the gears here. They're urging him to shoot. Out to the right. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nice control. Always onto this.
River Plate really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Mbappe. Ambitious ball here. And the through ball. He's in a great position here. So much time. And a chance! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Mbappe just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And he's being shifted off it. Chalhanoglu. Cherki. Now it's Weah. And it's Gravenberch. That has been cut short.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Thuram. This looks promising. Showing good feet. Well read. And the danger is averted. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And he's had it nicked away. Wan-Bissaka.
River Plate couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Pass somewhat off target. He's found the way through. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Thuram. João Palhinha. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Thuram. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Well, he's certainly...
And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Señoras y señores, visiten nuestra tienda oficial donde encontrarán souvenirs del partido de hoy.
And we're off again.
River Plate have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And no, that was never going to make it. Bellingham. Where gets a cross in. Van Dijk clears it away.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Thuram. And here's Thuram. Aims beyond the chance! It's in! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And they've got rid.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that's another good win of the ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And he's cut it out.
River Plate really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Thuram. Çalhanoğlu. Now he's got space here. Where? Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Mbappe, he's picked his way through. Cherki. It's Bellingham. Schlotterbeck. For Çalhanoğlu. Nicely shaped ball. That has not gone well. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, can he get onto this? And he's straight offside.
Cambio en el River Plate. Número 3.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
River Plate really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Se está realizando un cambio.
And that's put paid to a promising move. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And we're not going to make any further progress now. It's a pretty loose pass. River Plate are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
He's on it, can he get away? Chalhanoglu. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Wan-Bissaka. Bellingham. Wan-Bissaka.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Mbappe! Chance for a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Climbs up big! Cleared away. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, it's Dembele. Lovely bit of skill. Hangs one in. And that should get the job done. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of intent. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Chance here to counter. Pass somewhat off target. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. Thuram. It is a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Mbappe plays it short. And that's gone... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Talinia picks it up from the goal kick. Mbappe.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Might be danger here. No, he's not getting his way this time. He's in plenty of space here. Very nicely done. He's picked his way through. And he opts to go forward. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a strike.
Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Mbappe made a good run there. That's an imaginative pass.
River Plate really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Almost half an hour in now. River Plate ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Sacramento clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Mbappe. Wan-Bissaka. Looking to play him in. And it's Thuram. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, well played, well played. João Palhinha. Picked out brilliantly. Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Yeah, he's incredibly slippery. Just when you think you've got him cornered, he wriggles his way out.
Calhanoglu, Romero, now Schlotterbeck. Oh, that is a nice touch. Tries to cross. And that has earned a reprieve. He's having a go! And that has skimmed the post.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And the half-time whistle goes. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Cherki. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Calhanoglu. Cherki. Knocks it into space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Yamal. Thuram. It is a corner, good chance. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. He is just caressing the ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Calhanoglu gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
So, what can they come up with here?
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
Brilliant save from Alisson! They want to be quick to recover this. Turns and goes back. That's tidy. He's had it taken off him. Gravenberg did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ware picks it up out wide. And it's Gravenberch. So we've reached the hour mark. Now it's Thuram.
This is the time you need that pace.
Thuram, good strong midfield running here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. So their fourth corner of the game. And it's been taken short. He's on it, can he get away? Backward it goes. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Ball driven towards the far post. And that has been cleared. Thuram could move up a gear here. Romero with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Oh, he's found support out wide. Yamal receives it in a wide position. And he was alert to it.
Thuram really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. It's a searching pass. He's on the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cambio en el River Plate. Número 3.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Eze. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Ware. It's a good run down the right. The ball goes in. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Drives it in. He scores! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
River Plate have penetrated for the first time.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try...
And a chance! And he hits the net! They have stolen level at the last! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Sacramento are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
All hands on deck for this one. Now this could be a chance.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior, and he's certainly onside here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's nice. Incoming delivery.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a brief breather, and then extra time.
Cambio en el River Plate. Número 5.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. River Plate conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Looking for options for movement. He is through, and he shoots! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Corner number 2 then. Solot with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. Gravenberg. Played out wide. Oh, nice touch. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice looking ball. Vinicius Junior is onto this. Shot could be on. Ware did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, sweet feet. Chooses to go back. And here's Solot. There's the shot! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Cambio en el River Plate. Número 14. Número 15. Número 38.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner?
Número 29.
It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Caicedo. Has a shot! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Corner number 3 coming up. Takes a shot! It's there! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
This is quite a battle. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Here comes the cross. That's a decent clearance. Played out to the right. Well, they can break here. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, it's Sorlot. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. That's a good run down the left. Andri.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that's it. Nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So it comes down to this, a final rallying cry, and then kicks from the spot. Boy, you can feel the tension. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. Denied remarkably.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Mbappe next in line, and here he is. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
So, the second man in line.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Rice is the second man to step up for his team. That's a good penalty.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
The third man in the queue. Big character, big moment, big save. Vinicius Junior is third in line. And in with absolute accuracy.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
River Plate from one behind.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Sorloth is the fourth man to step up. Oh, the keeper could have stood still and stopped it.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? Sticks it away.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
So it's all on the shoulders of the keeper. And that has lifted the roof. So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part in a terrific struggle, admirably at times. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Oh no, this does not look good. Big chance! They've scored! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's only two hands. Mbappe! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Danger averted for now. Nice control. He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot! And he's there to get it away. Good play on the left-hand side here. He's picked his way through. Showing good feet. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham.
That was lovely, that.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
And the ball is out of play. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. River Plate are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. That is lovely. Look at the space here. He's in a great position, and he shoots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Where?
River Plate really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vitinha. Nice-looking ball. Oh, delightful ball. Cleared without hesitation. Bellingham. And he's decided to go for it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. River Plate are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Yamal. That's tidy. And it's Turan. João Palhinha. Gravenberg wins the duel this time. Cherki.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Threads one in. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's run loose here. Gravenberch. Ware gets into a good position. Gravenberch climbs up big! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Jackie. Oh, that's fabulous. Lofted it. It's a mighty effort. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Tries to get it clear. And the shot! Volleyed effort.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Thuram. Looking for options for movement. So much time and space here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schlotterbeck. Vitinha. And the first half is done. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And that's the second half started.
River Plate have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Ware and Gravenberch, and it's Gravenberch, and it's Bellingham. Lovely bit of skill. Now Schlotterbeck, and that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Plenty to aim at here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And here's Mbappe. Real chance! Vitinha. It's a searching pass. Good ball, good take. He is through here. Oh, super ball. Shoots! Goal! River Plate! And the comeback is complete. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
River Plate get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Schlotterbeck. Vitinha. Aims beyond the defence. Thuram. Yamal. Chooses to go back. And here's Mbappe. It's a loose ball.
Sacramento really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And here's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Thuram. And here's Yamal. Now there's a fine ball. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Cambio en el River Plate. Número 3, número 5, número 38. Entran número 10, número 19, número 8. Cambio.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Knocks it into space. Solid! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Schlotterbeck. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Eze, here's onto this. Oh, such a clever touch.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Vitinha. Where?
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de
Time added on
compensación.
will be 2 minutes. Rice. Yildiz. Could move up a gear here. Oh, super find. He can get that clear. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Se esperan demoras de tránsito después del silbato final. Cambio en el River Plate. Número 14. Número 17.
Don't test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. River Plate conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? That's a throw. Lobotka. Probing pass. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, that's well spotted. McKennie. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Lobotka. Played into space. That's good vision. Defending of the desperate. Good effort from distance. And that is a routine catch.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Yildiz. Oh, that's neat. Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? McKennie getting this one clear. Romero. Extra time reaches half-time.
Señoras y señores.
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Seguramente serán un buen recuerdo. Cambio en el River Plate. Número 37. Entrará al campo. Número 29.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Ware cuts out the pass. Fofana. Ware. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Vinicius Junior did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. It's a good 35 yards out, this. So he's plotting something before playing it in. That's a decent clearance. Lobotka. And here's Eze. Deftly away. Lovely feet. River Plate are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
He's got away.
Sacramento really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Lovely, now then. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. And the referee brings it to a close. River Plate illustrating perfectly the fickle nature